If you've tried generating AI videos with speaking characters, you probably run into this problem. You generate a great clip and the voice sounds perfect for your character.
Because I've done it the last 2 days.
And then the next clip has a totally different voice.
Because I've done it the last 2 days. Because I've done it the last 2 days.
Because I've done it the last 2 days. Because I've done it the last 2 days.
And the voices are still good, maybe even really close, but not the same. And the problem is when you're making an AI film, close really just isn't good enough. It's the same character, and you need to have the exact same voice. The same way you want the same face on your character from shot to shot. Now, you can get part of the way through prompting, describing the voice carefully, specifying the accent, the tone, maybe the age of the character, and that's all going to help, and you should do that. But you can't rely on prompting alone to get you the exact same voice every time. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can take a voice you've generated in a tool like Kling, Veo, or Sora, and then use instant voice cloning in ElevenLabs to clone that voice, even if you only have a few seconds of it, and then apply that voice to all of your other clips so that now your character has a consistent voice throughout your film, including a technique to get perfect lip sync every time. And for that, you'll need video editing software like CapCut or Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. For this demo, I'm using the free version of DaVinci Resolve. I like using Resolve in these demos because if you're like me, you're already paying for enough subscriptions, and this software is completely free to download and use. Now, you may be thinking, doesn't Resolve have a steep learning curve? And yeah, it can. But I'm going to share a secret that makes it much easier getting started with Resolve. All these icons here at the bottom, these are all different tools like audio, color, and effects. You don't need most of them for editing your AI videos. To get started, just focus on the Edit tab. That's going to handle probably 90% of what you need for AI film editing. Once your clip is in Resolve, we want to export just the audio. Now, here's a small issue you may run into. If you're using something like Veo, your clips may only be 6 to 8 seconds long. But voice cloning tools like ElevenLabs typically require at least 10 seconds. But there is an easy fix. Just cut the clip, copy and paste it, loop it until you hit around 10 seconds, and export that as an audio file. Now we take that audio into ElevenLabs, and we're going to create an instant voice clone. Now this feature does require the starter membership of ElevenLabs, which is $6 a month. But if you don't want another AI tool subscription, which I understand, you can simply pay for 1 month to generate the voice files for your project, then downgrade to the free version. And that cloned voice will still be saved if you decide you want to use it again in the future. You may be wondering, why not just use the built-in ElevenLabs voices? Which you absolutely could. They're good quality voices. What I've found though is that most of the ElevenLabs voices tend to be trained on voice recordings that were meant for podcasts or narration. And that's what they sound like. They're clean, high quality, but not very cinematic. Here's an example of an ElevenLabs voice.
Because I've done it the last 2 days.
And here's the original voice that was generated by Veo.
Because I've done it the last 2 days.
To me, the Veo voices sound like they've been recorded and mixed for a film, not a podcast. And they're also generated to match your character. So we want to preserve that. To create the cloned voice, you'll click on Create Voice and then Instant Voice Clone. Then drag in your audio file. You can preview the voice if you want.
Because I've done it the last 2 days.
And then click on Next. From here, you can give your voice a name, and you can also click on Add Label here and choose things like accent and gender for your character, and then add a description for your voice. Now we just click on Save Voice to save our voice clone. If I come back here to Voices and select My Voices, my new voice is available and I can play a sample.
Swimming teaches us to flow through challenges with grace.
It sounds pretty good, so let's apply it to our scene. Back in your video editing software, find all the clips with the character whose voice you're replacing and drag them onto your timeline. Ideally, these should be clips without music or sound effects.
Okay, the eggs have been collected. Check.
You can also choose to do this with an edited scene, as long as different character voices don't overlap each other. To keep things simple, now I'm just going to export this whole timeline as an audio file. Then, back in ElevenLabs, we're going to select Voice Changer on the left. Drag in the audio file. Make sure you choose your newly cloned voice under Settings here on the right. If I hover over the credit information here at the bottom, I can see this 38-second scene is going to cost over 1,200 credits, which sounds like a lot, but in ElevenLabs, that adds up to about 38 cents. Then I'll click Generate Speech.
Okay, the eggs have been collected, check. Salads prepared for the iguanas.
And the voice has now been applied to the entire scene. If you want, you can experiment with some of the settings over here, like style exaggeration, to see how it affects the voice. But this first one sounds pretty good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and download it. Now I'll import the new audio file into my project, and if I drag it onto the timeline and line it up exactly with the original clips, the lip sync's going to be perfect. So here's the original.
Next up on the list, the marsupials need to be fed.
And now here's the new voice.
Next up on the list, the marsupials need to be fed.
Now in this case, we are looking at a stop-motion puppet mouth, so it looks a little strange, but hopefully you get the point. The audio of the new clip is perfectly aligned with the audio from the original. So that's it. That's the whole process. There are a few extra steps, but honestly, once you do this a couple of times, it's pretty straightforward. And what you get in return is worth it. You're going to get consistent voices, you're going to get better scenes, and way less frustration. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you'd like more tutorials and practical tips on AI filmmaking, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video.